Hi everyone and welcome for today's video. This video mostly is going to be filmed in our living room again because I am currently reorganizing my arts room, so putting stuff from one board to the other to kind of get it organized, and therefore I use the chance painting in our living room just to be a bit closer to Patrick, and yeah, the lighting as well is kind of better. So most of the painting will be zoomed in so that you can see the painting and not so much of the background, but focus on the painting please. So as you probably still remember from a couple videos back when I made these background pours, this is the second. And this one again is going to get some flowers. As you can see, I have pre-sketched them already. They are again well traced. So I made a design on my computer, I traced them on tracing paper or baking paper with charcoal, flipped it around, put it on the canvas and just went over there with my fingernail because this is enough to make the charcoal powder stick onto the acrylic paint layer, which is great and saves so much time. Other than that, I wanted to be a bit fancy and see if I can use watercolors on top of an acrylic pour. Never tried it, never seen anyone trying this, so this was a kind of crazy idea. But as I said, I was curious to see how it works, how the effect might look like, and if it actually dries to stay on there, or if it just washes off when you touch it. So I grabbed the ARTEZA watercolor set, which is amazing by the way, so if you are into watercolors, I really love theirs, and made some watercolor blotches of paint and water. So yeah, you can see what I did. Just wanted to be colorful. You know, I love this airy kind of soft feeling of watercolor. So this unique thing that only watercolor can kind of create. I want to see if it works out against the background, against the flowers that are painted in oil paints in the end. So just to see, being creative, you know, being creative. And it surprisingly really did work. So the paints did dry beautifully and they did not really dry into the layers, so not like on paper. So if you use them on paper, they are dry, you cannot really scratch them off or remove them with your finger. It's kind of different when you put them on an acrylic paint layer, which is actually waterproof. So these paints were dry, but you can remove it when you go over there with the finger. So I kind of had to be careful, and as I know myself, I will forget during the painting phase. I decided to use a fixative and just fix it. So just a regular fixative that I use from pastel paintings or charcoal paintings, went over there just to have the pigments pressed, just to have some kind of protective layer over these pigments, which worked pretty great. For the next steps, I again decided to use acrylic paints to make some kind of underpainting, just because acrylic paints dry so much quicker than oil paints do. And as I started with ARTEZA Watercolors, why not stick to the brand using ARTEZA Acrylic paints? So the colors I picked were a metallic purple, a white, greens, yellow, red, some kind of other pinkish metallic, just to get some interest in there, and that's basically it. So I did a couple of layers for the underpainting just to give me an idea if this is going to turn out nice, if the color scheme kind of works out against the background and the really colorful watercolor in between background, second background, I don't know. I was playing a bit around and pretty soon realized that this really can turn out pretty in the end. So I thought I was a bit nervous in the beginning as I was completely unsure if this is going to turn out nicely. All the nervousity was gone at this point, and it really began to be fun. So now, being confident enough that I have not messed up the entire thing, I switch to my oil colors. Again, I stick to the ARTEZA ones and love them as well. Actually, I've never had any ARTEZA product that I didn't like. Anyways, so use the oil colors, pretty much the same color scheme, and continued working in layers just to give me the smoothness and the contrast that I wanted. And I think I will stop talking now, let you watch the rest of the video. I will not speed it up that much so that you can probably see a bit more than in the last video. If this is going to be too slow for you, just hit the speed forward button or skip parts of the video. Anyways, I will jump in with my voice again by the end of the video for the final assessment and stuff. So enjoy the painting and until later. So, and this is it. Thank you for staying or jumping to this point. This project really was fun. I love it. I'm really amazed how good the watercolor effect looks compared to all the others. So this is kind of really a mixed media project. If you have seen other artists making kind of these artworks, let me know in the comments. I would love to see them. And yeah, let me know, of course, what you think about it. If you liked it, if you like the design, the concept, if you want me to make more of this, if you want an even more narrated tutorial, so really with more details and tips about what I do on the way and why I make my decisions like I did and all this stuff. I think I talk too much in my videos. So let me know what you honestly want to hear, or if you want to have some videos more in silent or just playing music, whatever. So if this video brought you as a newbie to my channel, I would really love to hear what you think about it. Hit the subscribe button to join the family and also the notification bell to get notifications when my new videos are coming up. Always feel free to leave comments and requests down in the video description, so if there's any topic you want me to talk about. And very important, also have a look at all my other videos that are already there. If you want to get the best ofs, there is a playlist which is called Awesome Results. So I would suggest you start out with this one. So I'm going to put this one along with a couple of other paintings on my Etsy shop. It is linked down below in the video description, as well as my social media links are and the materials that I've used. So if you have some spare walls, I would love to see you in my Etsy shop. And perhaps there is something that you would love to get for yourself. So this now was enough talking for this video. I thank you so much for your time. Thank you for watching, and other than that, I hope to see you in my next video. Have a great day. Bye bye.